Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do another pregnancy update. I haven't done one since I was 16 to 20 weeks pregnant was my last one, and I am now very nearly 38 weeks pregnant today. I am 37 plus 5 weeks. So this will be my 20 to 38 week pregnant update, like my third trimester update. If you can hear any noise in the background, Lola's in the living room playing. It's half term this week and she's out there playing, so excuse any background noise. So when my first baby, Chloe, was on the smaller side, she was born at 42 weeks and she was only 7 pounds sick. So because of that, I've had to have 3 extra growth scans with this baby. So my first one, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. I've put notes on the paper so I don't forget. So my first growth scan was at 28 weeks and he weighed 2.11 pounds, which going on my graph, my personalised growth chart, he was on the 50th centile line, which meant he was average for me, but still on the small side. And then at my 32 week scan, he weighed 4 pounds 6 ounces and he was still on the 50th centile line. So what they said that was, he was going to be in between Chloe, who was my small baby at 7 pounds 6, and in between her and Abby, who was 8 pounds 13. He would be somewhere in between them two. Lola was 9 pounds 9 and they didn't think he'd be that big. So yeah, somewhere in between Chloe and Abby, 7 pounds 6 and 8 pounds 13. But then I had my next scan at 36 weeks, so that was last week, and he weighed 6 pounds 12. So going by my chart, he'd had a little growth spurt. So he was now on like the 70th line. So he was looking like he was going to be between Abby at 8.13 and Lola at 9.9. Because of his growth spurt, I needed to have a GTT test, which is the gestational diabetes test. So I had that last Monday. That's when you go into hospital, you have to fast from the night before. So I fasted from 10 o'clock the night before till 10 o'clock my appointment, well, more than that. But you have one blood test, then you have to drink this syrupy drink, wait 2 hours, and then have another blood test, and then you can eat. So thankfully they managed to get blood from me okay, because normally they really struggle. My veins are not any good, but she done really well and she got blood first time on both. She did have to take one from my hand. I've had the results already and that all come back clear. She did say my second result was a little bit higher. It was within the range, but she did say that I should maybe try and cut down on sugar and carbs, so we'll see how that goes. Thankfully there's only like 2 weeks left. So today I've had my midwife, my 38 week midwife appointment, where she just checked my blood pressure, my urine and baby's heartbeat. That was all fine. She gave me my GTT blood test results, which like I said was okay. She did say that my bump was measuring 3 weeks behind. So it's a little confusing considering at my last scan a week ago they were saying that he'd had a growth spurt, but now she's saying that it's measuring 3 weeks behind. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if that last scan was just a little bit off, because normally whenever I've had the growth scans they take like a best of 3 measurement for each thing, for like his leg, belly, head. They normally do a best of 3, whereas she was running late. She was 20 minutes late for my scan and she did rush through it and she only done 1 measurement of each. So I don't know if the measurements just come out a little large because of that and that he hasn't actually had a growth spurt. I don't know. We'll soon find out. We'll have to wait till he's born now to see if he's going to be small or big, because like I said, my baby's range from 7 pounds 6 to 9 pounds 9, so who knows. Also at one of my scans I did have the whooping cough injection, so I had that was all done. I didn't have the flu jab because the flu jab normally makes me poorly, but I did end up getting the flu, which I'll talk about later on. So my next appointment now isn't going to be until I'm 40 weeks, so it's 2 days before. So I'm going to go to the hospital for that one to see my consultant, because he hasn't signed me off yet. So I'm going to be seeing him, and the midwife said he will be booking my induction, which is normally, she said, around 41 plus 3 stage, but we'll see what he decides on the day when he's going to book an induction. I don't really want to have an induction. I had one with Lola. It just makes things more painful, so I'm hoping that I would have had him by then anyway. I'm also hoping to go to the birth centre, which is just upstairs in the hospital. It's not like an actual separate building. It is just on the next floor up in the hospital, so if anything does go wrong, I can just be transferred back down to labour ward. But the consultant will have to pass me off on that because of the issues with the growth scans and the big baby and the smaller baby. And with my middle daughter, I did have a 3rd-degree tear, and that resulted in a few hours worth of surgery. So because of that, I wouldn't be able to go up there. So we'll see what the consultant says. If I do have to have an induction, you can't go to the birth centre for that. Yeah, I'm really hoping to go to the birth centre because I've also been practicing hypnobirthing. I've done an online course with the Positive Birth Company, I think it's called. I'll leave it in the description below because that has been really, really good. And obviously that comes hand in hand with if you want a birth centre, it just all comes together. So hopefully I can practice all the skills that I've learned, all my breathing techniques and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll have a nice, relaxed, semi-pain-free birth. We will see. Symptoms wise, I'm up now twice a night needing to go to the toilet. And it's really weird because it's always at the same time. It's always 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. So I don't know if that's going to be the times that he's going to be awake. But yeah, it's the same time every night. I'm up with heartburn every night. So I have to keep Rennie's next to my bed. It is really bad. And I do have heartburn during the day now as well at certain times. I find if I drink tea and have orange juice and stuff, then that makes it worse. My SPD is back. I've had it, I think, with all 3 girls. But mainly with Abby, I think it was at its worst, but it is really bad this time. Like my hips are just in constant pain. But which makes it worse is that I have to do 3 school runs a day because Lola goes to nursery. So I drop Abby and Lola off in the morning. I have to collect Lola at lunchtime and then Abby after school. So doing 3 school runs a day is taking its toll. And of a night time as well, my hips just, I don't know if it's where I'm laying down, but they really, really hurt. Turning over in bed is just awful. And when I get up to go to the toilet, I can hardly walk. A couple of weeks ago, Lola got the flu from school, where she just started nursery, and she kindly passed it on to me. So I had flu for a week and I've had a seriously bad cough. And because I was coughing so much, I pulled all the muscles like all across the top of my bump and then all the way around into my back. So every time I coughed, I would be curling up in a ball crying and coughing. And because I was coughing so much as well, I was wetting myself. Yeah, it was not a glamorous week, but the cough is slowly starting to go now. I think I've maybe had it for 2-3 weeks now, and it's slowly getting there. The muscle pain has gone now, so that's much better. I've been getting quite strong Braxton Hicks now. They feel like strong period pains and they go into my back and hurt in my back as well. I'm getting them quite a lot each day. I don't know if that means he'll be coming soon or not, I don't know. And then the worst thing is I think my pups rash is back. I had it with Lola really, really bad. I think I got it around 37, 38 weeks with Lola. But with her, it just spread. My belly was red raw and I was just constantly itching. I was up all night, and then they say that it goes when you have the baby, but with her it actually got worse and it spread over my whole body for a few weeks after I'd had her. So fingers crossed it doesn't get that bad. I've had it for maybe 3-4 days now. It's quite itchy, but I'm resisting the urge to itch, because as soon as you itch, then it just makes it a million times worse, and then it just makes it even more itchy, and then it gets more red and the rash spreads. So I'm trying my best not to itch. I'm putting on Child's Farm moisturiser. Like every time it feels itchy, I'm just putting loads of that on, and that's keeping it away. Craving wise, I haven't really had any apart from ice. I am addicted to ice. I am crunching ice all day, every day, which is good because it means I'm drinking more, because I'm getting drinks to have the ice with. And we've got one of them ice dispensers on our fridge that gives out the crushed ice, so it's in little tiny bits. So it's a lot better for my teeth, because last time I was crunching like big ice cubes and it was hurting my teeth. But yeah, we've got the crushed ice on the fridge, so just every drink is like mainly ice, and I sit there eating the ice all night, all day. Today I have finally packed my hospital bags, mine and baby's. I have filmed videos for them as well, so keep your eye out for them. So yeah, I've left that right down to the last minute really, but I'm glad I've got them down. I can relax now, and baby can come whenever he wants now, because I've basically got everything ready. Everything's packed, everything's washed and hanging up. Yeah, the girls are super excited and they're on the countdown now. Like I said, we've got 2 weeks to go now, so they want him to come. Like, they know that he could come anytime soon, and they are really excited, especially Lola. She includes him in everything that she talks about. She will give him a kiss goodnight every night and tell him that she loves him. If she calls me, she says, "Mummy and baby, come here." Like, she calls him by his name, but she'll say, "Mummy and baby, come here." Yeah, she just includes him in everything, like as if he's already here. So that's going to be lovely. I can't wait to see what she's going to be like when she meets him. So yeah, I think that's basically about all that I can update you on. I don't know, probably won't do another update now until I've had him, but like I said, I've got the 2 hospital bag videos. They've been filmed. I just need to edit them and get them up. I'm not sure when they're going to go up, if it's before this or after this, probably after. Just keep your eyes peeled for them. Yeah, so one of the next videos that you'll probably see after that will be me having him or holding him. I'm not sure if I'm going to film the labour or not yet. Chris doesn't really agree with it, so he won't video any. So I'm going to try and video what I can up until obviously I'm getting super strong contractions and I'm in my own little world. But I might see if he can take a few little clips here and there, just so that I've got a little bit of a labour video. And then I will do a sit down, me talking about the labour, and I will show the girls meeting him and all stuff like that as well. And then obviously like his little updates when he's here. So yeah, that's about it really. If there's anything else that you want to know or anything, any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you. So all that's left is to show you my bump. So this is my 38-week bump. It's getting really big. He's right up in my ribs. He's not dropped at all yet. No. And that is my belly. I've got my maternity jeans on. Really big. It's pushing my belly button out. I don't know. You can see the rash a bit. I don't know if the camera picks it up. But it's not been too itchy today, so it's not very red. It's not too bad. I've got a few extra stretch marks as well from him this time. But yeah, getting very big and making me very breathless. That is it. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Make sure to give us a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.